Can GTA 6 live up to the hype? Believe it or not, that's a real question. I know there's a lot of hype around this game, and it just kind of feels like something that's not real, but eventually we'll get our hands on it and we'll actually be able to say, hey, does this game match a 13-year wait? Does this actually live up to the hype? I know we're all excited because we don't know what's coming, but there's a potential that it may not live up to the hype. In this video, I will discuss why or why not I think the game will live up to the hype. Welcome to Regular Dave Maneuvers. Appreciate you clicking the video. You may as well become a regular here and subscribe. If you happen to enjoy the video, throw it a like. The wait of a decade, essentially, 13 years. Get active in the comments. Let me know. How much has your life changed in 13 years? My life has changed quite a bit in 13 years, and I'm quite sure a lot of your lives have changed in 13 years. Some of y'all were probably in college, high school. Now you got families and kids. 13 years is a long time to wait between games. Man, 13 years is what creates expectations. It doesn't just create expectations, essentially. It pretty much demands expectations. Can these expectations even be realized? My bet is they will, because I believe in Rockstar. But 13 years? Let's run it back really quick. 1 year between GTA 3 and Vice City. That didn't really feel that long. I was in it in real time. 2 years between Vice City and San Andreas. That didn't quite feel that long because we played the heck out of Vice City. Then you got 4 years in between San Andreas and GTA 4. That actually did feel like a period of time. I was like, oof, this is kind of taking a while, but GTA 4 came out and we didn't really have any questions. That game was amazing. And then you got 5 years between GTA 5 and GTA 4. And that did really feel like a long time. They had a countdown. I was like, man, when is this game coming out? 5 years felt like the max that we should wait for a successful franchise that is a lot of people's favorite franchise of all time. And now, 13 years. How the hell did we really get here, man? All I can say is thank you to GTA Online and thank you to those doggone shark cards. I think that's the real reason why it's taking that long, is because it ain't really make financial sense to really stop the momentum of GTA 5. The game's still going strong. They're still releasing content, and I'm still sure they're making tons of cash from that game. So it's kind of hard to let that go. But 13 years is really why I can make this video and be confident that it will live up to the hype. Now, that sounds crazy, but Rockstar has always been an A1 studio. They've never really cut corners. They've always put out the best product that they could put out for that time. So I have no complaints with Rockstar. Have they made missteps? Yes, every studio does. Not everybody's perfect. But 13 years, to me, that says passion project. Now, it does say passion project that is financially incentivized, right? They're going to try to squeeze every dollar out of this because of the amount of money it took to make this game. But it still says passion product. And it also says product that pushes the industry forward. They know the kind of blowback they'll get if they wait 13 years to put out a game and it doesn't live up to the hype. So that's kind of why I'm betting on it to live up to the hype. Now, there is a lot of pressure to innovate. They've got a big task, evolving a game that still holds up pretty damn well 12 years later. You can still hop on GTA 5. I know we got it for PS4 and now PS5 and PC. So yes, graphically it has been upgraded, but overall the game still holds up pretty well. How much can you realistically improve on a game that was already, in my book, a masterpiece? I used to think that they're not going to really be able to improve on it a lot until I saw both of those trailers. Trailer 1 looked amazing. When it dropped, I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be the greatest thing ever. And then trailer 2 releases and it's even better. You'll be surprised at how much better the game looks from trailer 1 to trailer 2 if you pay attention. So if those are any indicators, we still got time to go in development to make it even better than what we've seen in trailer 2. Rockstar, by my accounts, Rockstar hasn't just been counting shark card money. It might feel like it, but they haven't. They've been working. Let's talk about the online expectations. We don't just want a great story anymore. That's not GTA. It kind of used to be. Just great story because that's all we know. But now we got GTA Online. So GTA Online 2, or whatever they're going to call it, has to hit just as hard, if not harder. This is really where it has the biggest chance to fall short for me. Let me explain. I know that's an unpopular opinion. Online is gotta be Rockstar's biggest swing, right? Because that's where all the moolah is coming from. And we know if you take a big swing, there's always a chance for a big whiff. It's their biggest pressure point. GTA Online is their revenue generator for the next decade, 13, 15 years. Who knows when we'll get another GTA? So you know they're going all out. They've acquired RP Studios. But sometimes when studios try to get too innovative, it creates something that just doesn't work. Every idea is not going to be a hit. Sometimes people do not connect with things. Now, do I think that's going to be the case for GTA Online? I don't know, but I'm not ruling it out. It's a possibility. I can make a whole video on all the things that I think could potentially go wrong. That'd be a long video, maybe for another time. But I have a saving grace. Rockstar figured it out with GTA Online, right? It wasn't perfect at launch. It was actually a lot less than perfect. People couldn't even play it. That's how not perfect it was. And for the people that could play it, it was a little bare bones. They were missing things like the heist that they had promised and a whole lot of things. And it took a while for that stuff to come out. But they kept working. And guess what? We're 12 years into it and they're still releasing content. People are still buying shark cards. People are still playing the game. So they figured it out along the way. So even if whatever swing they take with the next installment of GTA Online doesn't quite hit, doesn't quite work out, I have confidence that they'll figure it out along the way. But to know for certain it's going to hit, they didn't know for certain the first GTA Online was going to hit. So to know the second one is going to hit with the big swings that I expect them to take is impossible. Let's talk about another topic. It's a little taboo, but let's talk about GTA's cultural pressure. In today's climate, can Rockstar still be Rockstar? And we know what I mean by if they could still be Rockstar. Can they still be edgy and offend everybody under the sun? Look, 2013 was a different time. Back then, Rockstar was guaranteed. You knew they was going to deliver something raw. You got the edgy humor with Lamar. We loved it. It was equal opportunity satire, if you will. The thing is, everybody could get it, and that's why you didn't feel offended. They did not just punch at one group. They punched at everybody, so how could you get offended by that? But now, we all know, man, whether you on whatever side you on, we know culture has shifted. We're no longer marching towards edgier content. That's not a thing. Like, certain things are taboo to say, certain words, certain ideas, certain concepts are taboo. We took a hard turn away from edgier content. The question is, will Rockstar stick to their roots or play it safe? My bet is they stick to their roots because personally, I don't really think they know another way. I think that's who they are. That's the only way. And that is what GTA is. If you don't march towards edgier content, then it won't feel like a GTA. It'll feel like a watered down version of GTA. It feel like you're drinking a GTA seltzer. And you kind of get the taste, but it's not all there. We need edgy. We need offensive. All the groups. I don't care. Lump me, whatever group I'm in, whatever group you're in, take shots at them, take punches, because that's what GTA is. I really hope they don't cave. But if any studio can walk the line and be bold and not go too far, I think it's Rockstar. So, regular Dave maneuvers. Will it live up to the hype? My answer, I believe it will. Look, we were blown away by Red Dead Redemption 2, and we going on 8 years. It does not feel like that, but we are going on 8 years when GTA 6 releases past Red Dead Redemption 2, and that game is still a masterpiece beyond GTA 5. Imagine how much better technology has gotten since Red Dead 2. Development tools have improved. I'm sure Rockstar's automated processes have evolved. So if we're blown away by GTA 2 and we're 8 years past that, imagine GTA 6. I really think we're about to see a game that redefines what we think is possible as gamers. Will it push the industry forward? No, because nobody has $2 billion to spend on games or 13 years to wait in between games. So it's not really an industry pusher in that sense. It's more so a one of one. This is what's possible when you put everything you have into the game. But we haven't gotten to the real question. The real question is, do you think GTA 6 has a real shot at meeting expectations, or is it already impossible because of the amount of time? I'm looking forward to your answers in the comments. Of course, I'll respond. Appreciate you rolling through to the video, and I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.
Lincoln Continentals, Cadillacs, and Mercedes. Jerry curls, little girls with them plastic babies. My older brother wore K-Swiss with no socks with the golf hat. Weed crumbled in a shoebox. And Eminem started in the truck off of Central with 2 tape decks.